Talking Stick show.
Here we go.
The Masters Special.
I'm excited.
I am 2 transfusions deep, probably 3 or 4 White Claws deep, and I'm staring directly into the eyes of Jake at the moment.
Special guest.
Who is Jake, you may ask?
You gotta lean in a little bit.
That's me.
That's him. Jake in the flesh. My wife, Carly Elliker. Carly Smythe, my God. Carly Elliker,
You are married.
Marie,
I saw
Michael Smythe.
I'll take it back. That's Jake, ladies and gentlemen.
And Jake,
Jake
why'd
has
you
been
why'd you take it away from him?
because he wasn't saying nothing.
Give it back.
No, I'm gonna introduce Jake.
Okay. You introduce him then.
Jake-
I'll fucking stop.
I'm not gonna. He can't be doxxed, so we have to keep his identity.
Oh, did I already say your last name?
Sorry.
Did we?
I said his last name right away. Was I not supposed to?
You can bleep it out in post.
I guess.
It's fine.
I'll find it somewhere.
No one knows how to spell
We'll bleep it out. Right?
We'll bleep it out.
Okay. His
Jake
name
Beep is here.
His name is Steve. We can bleep that out.
So I've known this mug. I don't think anybody cares. Nobody's even listening anyway. Carly, nobody's listening to us. She's trying. You know,
Miss Producer over there in the white hat.
I
and
do
a
appreciate
pencil.
it. We'd have a whole list of things that we
Yeah.
did not even come up with, and she's here, like, with notes for us.
Yeah, well, you just hired her as executive producer.
Well, little does the audience know that we've been doing this for like 3 episodes, 4 episodes.
This is our
This
fifth.
is 4 and
This
a
is our
half.
Fifth. Thank you, Carly.
This
is
isn't
our
a
fifth.
full episode. This is 4 and a half. This is a master special.
Masters. Well, we had our master special. This is our
This is
live podcast.
during the Masters.
We have our live. This is our live podcast show.
Right. And
Live podcast.
Live podcast. For those that have been listening and have heard, if you showed up, the first 10 people would have gotten a free t-shirt today. But guess what? Only 2 people showed up. So we have 8 extra t-shirts.
8 extra t-shirts.
And if you get here right now, you won't hear this probably until next week. But if you get here now, you'll get one of my old t-shirts.
I didn't bring any t-shirts anyway. I didn't think anybody was going to come.
Nobody came. I texted other people and they said, no, I'm not coming. And I said, okay, I respect that. Go do more fun things than come to my
they're like,
basement.
that sounds whack.
It does sound whack. And you know what? We can sit around and eat egg salad.
Well, I'm
and
glad
eat-
they didn't come. Honestly, I'm glad they didn't come because this is
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Because we're watching the Masters.
We did
We're
just watch the Masters.
drinking. We're doing all this fun shit. Jake's here. Carly's here.
Yeah.
I wish Nikki was here. And the dogs. We can get the howling going on in here.
What's the howl sound like?
It's like, "Hoo! Hoo!"
Wow. I'm so happy you didn't do that directly into the mic.
Is that a dog in the studio?
All right, let's move this microphone over to this guy right here. Jake. Anonymous Jake. Can't say anything further. Tell me about yourself. What's up?
Well, you guys texted me and I came over.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much how this
Pretty much it.
mashup started.
Okay.
Um,
What more do you got for me? What'd you have for breakfast?
I actually ordered
You ordered
some,
breakfast
diner breakfast. Yeah,
to be delivered to your house.
I was a little banged up from opening day
Okay.
at the Phillies.
You got breakfast delivered to
Yep,
your
the
house.
guy walked it right to he placed it in my
What
hands.
did you get?
Chocolate chip pancakes.
You
and
got
bacon.
pancakes delivered to your house.
Yep.
Okay. How cold were they on a scale of 1 to 0?
Frigid.
Pretty cold. Did you reheat the pancakes?
No. I just
Ate 'em?
Yep.
You just said, I'm not going to take
There was
that
no
next step.
forks available, so I just ripped them apart with my hands.
Got it. Syrup?
Occasionally, but the chocolate chips are you don't want to.
I respect that move.
Yeah, no, it was a good move. It was a good hangover.
Hole number 12. What club you hitting?
We're talking pancakes over
Hole
here,
number
buddy.
12. What club you hitting? 155.
Driver.
Give him the
What's it,
microphone.
10 feet uphill?
You're being a mic hog.
I'm probably going driver.
Sorry. Driver?
Yep.
He's in the driver.
He said 155.
155.
Yeah.
Pancakes?
I don't do a chicken stick, dude.
Was
Not
there
even on
any-
par 3.
That's a good point. Hey, he
I'm a
makes a good
true-
point. He makes a good point. We are the Chicken Stick Show. This is a podcast.
If you're hitting anything other than a
So
driver off
happy
the tee,
we have
you're a
wonderful,
complete dickhead.
wonderful listeners. And Jake ate cold pancakes this morning, so I understand why you're still hungover because you ate cold pancakes. Chocolate chip pancakes, too.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get any eggs at all?
No eggs. Bacon.
Oh, you got bacon. That's good.
Do you go to Gateway Diner?
It was Springfield Diner.
Why would you go to Gateway?
Yeah, I don't know why. I've done that. I've done that.
Do that every time.
I don't know why.
So it was DoorDash?
Yeah. Well, it was, seamless.
We're a DoorDash podcast, so
Okay, yeah.
we'll cut that
It was
out.
DoorDash. It was DoorDash.
Cut that out.
I'm misremembering.
Our other guest over there, Carly. Why don't we pass the microphone over to Carly?
No, she don't want to talk. I'll talk though.
Why do you give the
Jake
give her the
said
microphone?
he's gonna hit the driver off the fucking 13th hole. Is that what the hole
He
is?
said he
12th
doesn't
hole?
want to use this chicken stick, so I respect that move.
I don't respect it. No, it only applies for par 4s and 5s, not the 3s.
For people that aren't dedicated.
If you pull out the driver on a par 3, then that is the chicken stick.
You're right.
So I don't respect it.
Way over the hole. Way over.
You should be hitting an 8-iron or 7.
You
No,
can't make me.
I'll make you. If we ever go to Augusta,
When we go to Augusta. Mm-hmm.
because that is an inevitability.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
Well,
get there.
we're going. I don't know about you.
He's coming with.
After the cast takes off, yeah, you guys are going
He
everywhere.
is coming with the pod. We'll get media rights to that bitch.
Dude, that's
We'll
what I'm
walk right
saying.
in
That's
there.
what I'm saying, dude. Next Masters, we should just post up somewhere with some speakers and a desk
Yeah,
and just start like recording the podcast right there.
I think like how you get by in life is just to film everything. So if we go there and like have someone film us get denied walking in,
Right.
then everyone will be like, "Oh, I feel so bad for them. They're just trying to make it in life, and we're just, a couple guys."
Oh, I heard of the chicken stick show. That shit's kind of funny.
Who was gonna say that?
Somebody. Maybe we can get like a crew of people that'd be like, "Oh, what?" and they could start a riot.
Mm-hmm.
They're really going to be saying more like, look at these guys. They have a dream.
Right.
It's gross.
I love that you just grabbed the mic right there. I love it. He's now warming up to this. No, but he kind of grabbed it.
Yeah.
So Jake, golf. What do you think about it? How's your game?
I like it. I suck.
What did you shoot last?
Lost count. Yeah.
We lost count.
Started off with a clean 50.
What would you say is your best
Clean 50 on
club,
the night.
like your best shot? Pitch and wedge or
Pitching wedge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm a chipping specialist. It's actually putting pretty good too, but everything else sucks.
That's great. What course did you play at? Because
Because
Nick could not figure out the name of it. He just kept saying Pocono
I couldn't.
Country Club.
Yeah, I don't know either. Don't know. It was really good though. I hope we go back. I hope
That's
we remember.
amazing that you guys played somewhere and don't know where you
The,
played.
the elevations were so sick.
How many miles did we drive?
13. I remember that.
Yeah.
13 miles.
The cart path only.
So a lot of scenic views.
Long day.
Nice.
Yeah, like there's a lot of like 150 feet
Yeah.
elevations that you're driving off of. Sweet.
That's what I said. You're teeing off a mountain. Like you think about yourself teeing off a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you go to do it
That's awesome.
on like hole 11.
One of them. One of the 18. A couple of them.
So Jake, beyond golf, what do you think about life, this world we live in?
I got some.
Think we're still around in 20
Controversial
years,
opinions.
or
Oh no, we got
we're a
20.
pretty geopolitical podcast. So
Yeah.
whatever
We
you think
tackle
about
all.
Ukraine and Russia, just fucking have at it,
Yeah.
man. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm about to bring in a hot take on Ukraine.
Wait, what?
No, I would say one thing. What I got out of the Masters the most today,
Good transition.
specifically,
Good transition.
is Scottie Scheffler. Kind of looks like a guy that's excessively mean to his dogs. Like when you're at his house, and
This
then
is why you're here, Jake. This is
just-
why you're here.
he just like he gets angry at his dog and just like suplexes the dog, and you're just like, whoa, dude, what is he doing right now? And then, but you don't want to say anything because it's like his house, his
So
dog.
will he take, like, he has a bad day in a tournament
Oh.
or even just on the range, like
Yeah.
just a simple bad day at the range.
Yeah.
You think he's coming home and
Yes.
taking it out on the dogs?
He's incredibly passive-aggressive to all the people in the household. Not aggressive.
Is he
but the
like-
dogs get
Like
the
Mike
brunt of it.
Vick level, like
No,
hate
no,
for
no.
dogs, or
No,
okay.
no.
Okay. Whoa. Oh, I can't say Mike Vick on here. I mean, we all rooted for him once he was the Eagles quarterback. Let's
I
be
didn't.
honest.
I didn't.
That's
I
right.
rooted.
He was
I
anti.
Rooted, I rooted excessively against the Eagles the whole time that he was on the Eagles.
I respect that.
I was. I just wanted him to get his neck broken every play. But you know,
If we won the Super Bowl, then
I might have.
you
I would have gone to the parade. I mean,
you'd be like, oh, it's just a couple dogs.
it's like, damn, we're really good.
Kidding.
His team sucked anyway.
Yeah,
He was sick though. He was sick at football, especially
especially
on the Eagles. He was like
he was
gunning it.
awesome. That one year, he was great.
So it was pretty annoying to see him succeed. People wearing his jersey. Even though he's
Yeah, no, I get it.
completely
I get it.
sadistic guy, but you know,
Yeah, tell us a little bit more about like the details behind it, because you're really good at like describing the brutality behind
You need
like
some?
the dark things.
Seltzer?
Do you think you can do us all a favor on that? And like tell
got
us like
beer,
the
too.
real brutality, the detailed versions of these things, because it's great.
I don't think we need to go into the details, but it was.
Jake, you want a beer?
I'll take a beer.
Like-
Got a
like-
beer?
You want
Okay,
beer? Or
just be
seltzer?
just be like don't be explicit then. Just be like, just state facts, but you don't have to be excessively detailed and
Well,
brutal
yeah.
about it,
I mean,
because that's kind of sick.
facts are pretty brutal in and of themselves.
Let's just okay. So what are the facts?
I don't know. I mean, he admitted to killing dogs by electrocuting them, drowning them, hanging them, shooting them.
Oh,
Yeah, some sick shit.
And it's kind of like my problem. My problem is that this guy's rich. I'll just take a Yingy.
Do you need?
Like he's just doing it for the sole purpose of just watching this happen. Like, what's your? Like, you're not doing it for like some sort of
Well,
trying to make a living.
Yeah.
You're against all odds and all that stuff. It's like, no, he was just doing it for fun. Like, this will be
yeah.
a fun hobby.
the sick part.
Watching dogs kill each other.
The sick part is that too. Like, you're making millions of dollars playing
Right.
a sport and doing something like that because your boys come over and they're making money off of it, and he's probably trying to make money off of it too, and like
Right.
big wagers too because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
rich.
That's just
Anyway,
this is the
that was the Mike Vick segment of this
those are the
podcast.
facts. Was those are the facts?
yeah. I mean,
Can you go through them again one more time?
No, let's move the hell on and go back to what we were talking
Whatever.
about with the Masters.
Hill.
Scottie Scheffler, how we feel about him? Oh, right, that's how we got
Yeah,
here
it's because he's a
because
you
he
know,
beats dogs.
Yeah. So he's not that bad, but he does.
Oh,
like,
man.
He does like smack his dog. What's the matter
Yeah.
with you?
This is
What's
a
the
good
matter
po-
with
yeah.
you? And it's
That's
like,
a good-
dude, you're hitting a thing that doesn't understand anything.
This is
Do you think
good.
he uses his clubs?
No.
Oh, come on.
He does a
Don't
little.
put a.
You guys are the ones that
But you just put a visual in our head of him hitting his dogs.
You guys started it.
Oh Christ! Yeah.
like, oh, he's a golfer. Like he's got golf clubs.
Well, guess what we just did? We
was
just blew our chances of ever having Scottie Scheffler appear on this podcast. So congratulations to you, Nick. It's not even Jake's fault because he's new.
Maybe he is that bad though. Maybe he looks like Mel Gibson in The Patriot when he batters that guy with the tomahawk and then he looks up all covered in blood. Maybe that is Scheffler.
Oh my God, how many dogs does he go through?
Oh, probably like a couple of months, dude.
so I went from golf club to tomahawk.
All right, so Scottie Scheffler, big cat guy maybe.
Yeah, he's
Jake thinks he
nice as hell to his cat.
takes his anger out on dogs. I do think he's got some country club vibes to him.
Yes. Elite. He's an elite.
AKA like, oh, I didn't grow up with nothing and like all of a sudden am miraculous at golf. No, I grew up with a white spoon up my ass.
a white spoon.
What'd I say?
A white spoon.
Did I say white?
A white plastic.
A spoon of any color up my ass.
A silver spoon. He was born with a
Silver spoon. That's what I meant, ladies and gentlemen.
That's why he's here.
Yeah, well, this podcast lasted 4.5 episodes, and now we're done. But he is he was crushing the Masters. Wouldn't say that much on that last hole, 18. Went completely not only out of balance, but into the fucking forest Nick was outside. He didn't see it, so you can't talk about it. Only Jake and I could talk about it.
There's only 18
You know what,
hole club.
Nick, why don't you go sit on the couch over there, bud?
Just take a breather.
Just take a
I
5.
like-
Can you take a 5, Dennis? Take a 5.
I liked what you said while he was looking at his ball in the woods. You were saying, why is he holding it like it's a bird's egg?
Yeah,
He was like looking at it and then like put it back.
he
and,
did.
It's like if you touch it, the mother won't come back.
And that's such a golf thing, and I do love it at the same time, because if we were playing, like, I would see that ball and I would look at both of you and be like, hey, that doesn't count, okay? I'm gonna move that out into the fairway, and then that's my second shot.
Absolutely.
That's bullshit, that right there. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I'm shooting like a 105 on the regular, doing that
Yeah.
for every hole.
Of course.
Like, take 3 tee shots, kick the ball several times, and like,
It's the best.
bad business.
This happened today. I golfed today, and this happened where all 4 of us just completely hooked our tee shots into the woods, to the left, water, whatever, hazards, and then all looked at each other and said, let's all hit another one. That didn't count.
That didn't happen.
Because guess what? This is
What's happening?
a hobby, and we're not on the PGA Tour, and we can get away with this type of shit.
We can take it seriously, but not that seriously.
I don't think I've ever legitimately posted a real number in my life. Like
I don't think I have either.
Like I shot a 93 today.
It was a vague 93.
That's what I mean. Like I'm more likely probably shot a 97.
Right.
You know?
that's pretty honest to me.
Yeah, but if you were like practicing, you would have hit a 93.
But like I'll do this thing
Like if
where
you were like if you like warmed up before, did you warm up before?
no, of course
So if
not.
you warmed up before, you would have shot 93.
I mean I did shoot a 93, but like I said, like, so there's a couple
You
things.
would have shot a 93 is what I mean to say.
There's a couple things. When you're on the front 9 and like you start off well with your tee shots, but then you hit an errant tee shot and you go breakfast ball, it's always better when someone in your group says it for you.
Right.
Like, oh, take your breakfast ball.
That's
Like, oh,
validation.
yeah, all right. Like you can't like be like up like
You can't say
promoting
no
your
to
own
that.
breakfast ball.
Right.
But then I get to the back 9. And it's only when I hit an errant tee shot that I'm like, are we doing back 9 breakfast balls?
Take any advantage you can, man.
Yeah. A breakfast
Play
buffet.
any rule. Any rule. I play all rules.
Yeah.
What rules do you play? I get what? Okay, cool. Free
cer-
drop here.
We certainly bend the rules when we're out there
I love-
playing because we
yeah,
all
because
suck.
if you, otherwise you would shoot a 130.
For sure. There's been probably so many times I actually did shoot that, but it ended up being like a 92.
I wonder if you would get like a stroke on the tour if you like chunked it so hard it was like a 2-inch deep chunk that you damaged the courts. Like, you know how when I chunk it, it's like a 2-inch deep chunk.
Right.
Like they would just add on stroke because of how damaging it was to the course and how bad of a shot it was as a pro. Like you should just get a penalty stroke.
I don't
for
think
that.
there's any
There should be.
short
There should be.
leashes on the PGA Tour and in any tournament.
Yeah, like you, like they're. I think my driver is illegal on the tour because it's like super forgiving. Like it's like big. It's like a big fat head on the end.
Yeah.
And I think it's too big. So
Yeah.
like they would be like, nah, you can't use this fucking thing.
I-
I don't know. I mean, doesn't bigger make it less forgiving because you get a smaller window?
There's more surface head of you to hit it off of. If it's a bigger surface head, then it's just gonna hit off of any. It's gonna be more in the middle than it is if it was like smaller.
That'd be sick to have a driver head like as big as that cranberry juice bottle.
It'd be yeah, but yeah.
That's made of titanium, so it's nice and light.
Oh, I have an uncle that like just notoriously will use a illegal club. It's like this pitching wedge, but the grip on it is so nice that like it automatically will go up in the air,
What?
and also when it hits the green, it
It's like a magic club.
sticks right into the green.
It's
Like
a
it
magic.
doesn't. Yeah,
It's like an enchanted club.
it's literally illegal. Like I'm not even kidding. Like it would be illegal to use, but like he's 60.
on the tour.
He's 67, 68 years old, so who the hell is going to tell that guy to not do that?
Well, you see the
You see what? What?
you'll see the
We got to get 3 mics.
the geezers. They there are I feel like I might be like just making this up. Like I'm something I've learned a long time ago, but maybe not even true. But there was like a
Nick,
little.
did you check the weather right there?
Sorry, go ahead. This is local. This is local. Are you looking for local? You looking for Augusta?
No, it is local. You're right.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead, Jake.
I wasn't.
But do you ever see the clubs that have like a bullet charge in the thing?
Yes, Kevin. I saw Kevin Na do that.
He did it once?
on Instagram.
How far to go?
Far?
1,000 feet, 1,000 yards.
He's just standing there, and then he presses a button. He goes psh, like that, or does he actually swing?
You swing it. But
Oh, I don't know that thing. Then.
On impact, it hits like a little charge and shoots the ball. Old people use it.
Whoa.
Very relevant. Bryson yesterday shot an 80
Yeah.
at Augusta. Plus 12.
He's plus 12?
Oh, yeah. Came nowhere close to the cut. Same guy that came out and said that Augusta's par shouldn't be a 72. It should be a 67. And then he goes out and shoots a fucking 80.
Maybe it should be 80 there, Bryson.
Yeah. But we were talking about this on the...
Is there any course that is 67?
No, he's
There's
just...
no course that's 67, then you're just like being
he's-
an asshole now.
He isn't. Like, everyone...
Like if you said 70,
he's-
like,
He
okay.
is a villain of golf.
Why would you set
But if you said like 67 there, you're just being ridiculous. Like, okay, well, like what are you trying to say here?
He is a villain of golf, and I think golf deserves a villain, and he's the guy.
funny.
Like, I think Sergio Garcia was that kind of guy for a while. I think Phil was that to Tiger, even though people liked Phil.
Yeah.
And now this guy, Bryson, is...
Why would you
just
set
a
yourself
prick.
up like that? Like, it should
Just a
be
prick.
60. Honestly, it should be like 62. I mean, I'll fucking hit a 62 easy on that course.
Yeah.
And then he hits an 80.
I don't really think there's anyone besides him that I don't like on the actual tour. Like, he is a very hateable person. But beyond him, like, who else do you think would you say that you don't like on the PGA Tour? Like, playing the Masters today. Like, you saw someone today, and you said, I can't stand that guy.
Who I can think of a few. Matt Kuchar.
Matt Kuchar? Springfield Matt Kuchar?
Patrick Cantlay. I don't want him ever.
Patrick Cantlay.
I want him to stay
Okay.
out of Augusta.
Was he wearing a yellow?
And we, for the record, we don't like them because of their faces, right?
We're very facial.
We're an anti-face podcast. If you have a bad face,
a bad face. Not saying it can be ugly,
I'll tell you
but
what.
it doesn't have to be ugly to be
I'll
a
tell you
bad
what.
face.
You know how much I agree with that philosophy?
Yeah.
Whenever the Eagles draft someone or the Sixers or whomever, and I look at their face, this is how I could be a good GM. I look at the picture of their face and I will tell you if they're going to be a good player or not.
And you know what it is?
When I saw Carson Wentz's face, I'm just kidding.
Do you know what it is? It's like a somebody who is confident and takes themselves
Confidence.
seriously.
Yes.
They take themselves seriously.
1000%.
When I see Matt Kuchar,
1000%.
I just think he thinks everything's kind of funny. And then he gets up and he
He
gets
is older too,
and then he gets mad real quick.
and he went to Springfield High School.
With the Springfield, he's a Springfield dad.
He is such a Springfield dad.
And then Patrick Cantlay for something about him and his face.
Face, I get that. Faces.
But then there are some bad. You know what? But there are some bad faces.
Cooch.
Cooch, yeah.
Yo,
it's a-
Cooch. Yeah, we're going to Cup, Cooch. You calm and wit.
Oh yeah, I saw Kuchar. We played pool and shit.
Yo, Cooch, you're meeting us at Nick's or what? We're going to get a couple roast beef sandwiches and then take a Uber down to Xfinity.
Did you guys hear what Cooch did the other night?
You know who's got a bad face that I like is Cam Smith. He's got a bad face, but I like Cam Smith.
Horrible face.
But he looks like he's got that eye. He's got the eye of the tiger. Is
You're right.
the thrill of the.
He's very hideous looking, but he looks
That's
like
what you're looking for when you see a picture of somebody.
yeah,
is the eye of the tiger.
you're exactly right. I completely agree. I would even go as far to say Scottie Scheffler. Like, I think that
He's got the eye right now.
the reason we're not
He had the eye. We'll see.
we're not jumping on the Scheffler train is because he doesn't look like the guy. I don't know how to explain it. He doesn't look like the reason I liked Spieth because he was like, that's the guy. But he's winning.
Right.
He's not winning anymore.
He was winning. That's the thing about this new gen.
What new gen?
And I'm
though?
a part of this gen too. But they win a green jacket, and then it's like, oh, I don't got to win anymore.
Yeah, I just think
Tiger didn't think about it like that.
well, you bring up a good point because time after time, it's like Tiger did something that will never be done again. He dominated a sport, and no one could match it. Like when Rory,
You could.
No, listen. When when Rory started winning, when Spieth started winning, everyone was like, "Oh, this is it. This is the next guy to run off a couple majors and then run off a bunch of tournaments." And guess what? They both have faded into oblivion.
But they faded not because of like the game outplaying them. Like they can still, like the game is still the same as when they were winning.
What have they won? They haven't won anything.
Right. So it's a matter of just like they don't have the eye anymore. They lost the eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, eye of the Tiger Woods. You're exactly right.
Exactly right.
My point is that you can't replicate what Tiger has done for this sport.
You can. You just need the eye of the Tiger. I don't see the eye of the Tiger anymore.
I understand your cool like little analogy you're making, but Jake, you got something to say.
Well, I was just before we hop off the train of bad faces.
I think we're transitioning into a Tiger thing right now. So
bad faces and
you got a bad face.
Bad faces and bad body is John Rahm. Like he looks like he'd be like.
I understand what you're saying.
He looks like he'd be like a bouncer at a bar in Westchester.
He's top heavy.
Yeah,
he's top heavy. He looks like
like he should be checking IDs at a college bar.
He's like like a Jason Kelsey body, or like just like a fullback, or like just some sort of like not golf.
He doesn't look
person.
like the guy,
and he's got a short little swing. Yeah. I totally get what you're getting at right now.
Yeah, big guy, little swing. That's crazy.
Big guy with a little swing.
You think that's what he'd say on the course? And he's Spanish. Doesn't look like a Spaniard.
It doesn't. And Rahm
it doesn't look like a Spaniard.
John Rahm doesn't really seem like a Spanish name.
John Rahm, yeah, that's like.
I like him.
Like some dude in Tinnicum.
I like him.
We call him the owl.
You know who
Yeah, he does look like an owl.
You know who I really like? Shane Lowry.
Same.
Yeah, he's cool.
That drunken Irish bastard.
Bastard.
I love it. I love that he's just a normal looking dude out there.
Yeah, he's a real
just
meat and potatoes,
stepping right up,
salt of the earth kind of guy.
Yeah, yeah.
You just
stepping up.
You just know he's crushing ham and cabbage tonight.
Belly full of Guinness, and he's just gonna hit the golf ball as far as he can.
He throws up after every hole. He has like a little hangover.
Everybody just like respects it. Just nod your head. He's like the
keep it off the green, Lowry.
The John Daly we needed. Like John Daly totally embraced the scumbag thing, where it just got outplayed.
He couldn't control it.
It turned into
still can't control it.
Yeah, it turned into like, all right, this guy might have a problem.
Shane Lowry is that.
Shane Lowry's a controlled alcoholic.
He's just Irish.
Weekend warrior.
He's good at golf.
Yeah. I would love to see him win.
I would love to see him win the green jacket.
Scottie, I think, did drop. He got bogey there. Yeah, he got bogey on 18. He's 9 under. Cameron Smith is 6 under. I think Lowry already dropped to 2. Now he's 2.
It's 2?
I think Schwartzel's at 4.
That's not good.
Oh, Im is at 4. Sungjae Im, man.
Dude, I can't wait.
Yeah.
If he wins, that's sweet.
It's great. It's great.
It'd be funny.
For the sport
sweet.
Internationally, if a Japanese guy wins
and
last year and then a Korean wins this year, like internationally, that's a great thing. But to your point earlier,
has VJ ever won it?
Don't know if Augusta's going to be happy.
VJ has won it. Indian won it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but which was probably huge because Lahiri is a big time golfer. He probably loves VJ Singh. But yeah, I'm excited to find out what happens tomorrow. I think he might pull it off.
It's gonna be an epic Sunday.
Why was that funny?
But
Why is that funny?
Speaking of epic Sundays,
silly.
Speaking of epic Sundays, this podcast is brought to you by God.
Shut up.
We're here because of
God.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's my ad read.
I want to say something on that, though.
Anybody else got a cool ad read? Because I couldn't think of one on the spot.
I got one for you.
Go ahead. Because we can cut out what I just said.
No, we're going to keep that. We're going to keep this whole thing in. We really need to do our anchor ads.
There you go.
I just wanted to
Jake.
put it out there. It's kind of awkward after the the previous ad read, but this podcast is also brought to you by Satan. But he did pay. We don't want to say it,
A premium.
but he paid a good price to get on here. And
2 souls. 2 souls.
To the
2
devil.
souls to the devil. Our souls are gone. You're married to a guy who doesn't have a soul, Carly.
Hey, Nick, let me ask you something. Nick,
What?
did you ever get on a boat?
Yes.
Have you ever gone out into like the bay or the ocean
Probably.
and you're asking yourself,
Maybe not the ocean.
you're
but yeah.
asking yourself, wow, this is a great spot to fish.
And yeah.
And you're
Yes, I
thinking
have
to
done
yourself,
this now. I have done this now.
how do we stop this boat so we can fish? Well,
Right.
you drop an anchor.
Oh, he's dropping the anchor.
You know what else Anchor does?
What does anchor
They
do?
release amazing podcasts on their platform.
That's right. They
and
do.
they give a great user experience for anyone that signs up to their podcast, to their platform.
Let me tell you something else about Anchor app.
Let's hear it.
Is that 2 guys like us can just record some stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can just post it out to like all these other distributors of podcasts.
Yeah.
Just from a couple clicks of a
Do
button.
you think this would have been possible 20 years ago?
No.
No, but it is.
Anchor makes
because
it
of
possible.
Anchor makes it possible.
So, guys, and you know what? So, honestly, if you guys are ever thinking about doing a podcast, you should use Anchor first because
Yes,
that's
you
what
should.
we use. That's what we use is Anchor.
Ladies and
And
gentlemen,
I bet you a lot of other people started using Anchor too.
absolutely. Stop your boat, drop your anchor.
Like when I go on, like, and you can also like do Discover Pod. Oh, okay, here we go. What was that?
Yeah, you just ruined it.
I did ruin that. Hold on. Oh, I gotta come back
Should
to
have
that.
cut it right
I'm gonna
there.
come back to that.
yeah, and also, there's always something after the tagline.
All right. So overall, though, tomorrow though, back on the Masters.
Sunday at the Masters,
Who do you got?
baby.
Who's ending it with the green jacket on? Who's Hideki putting that green jacket on?
I'm gonna say Sung J M, baby.
I love it.
Jake?
I got Cam Smith because I got $10 on him.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
I'm going with Scottie Scheffler. He's gonna play good tomorrow.
He is smooth, man.
He's gonna be like, I played like shit today. Everybody else probably I think they got a shot now. But tomorrow, I'm just gonna play like I was taking it too seriously. Now I'm just gonna play like Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It's just another tournament. That's how I've been playing this game. It's just that it's just another tournament, and I'm gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to take that green jacket.
Haven't talked about Tiger yet. He is muddling around at the moment. That's okay. We're okay with that.
He's got to play tomorrow.
He
He don't want to. He don't want to play
played
tomorrow.
in 14 months when he
doesn't.
almost lost his leg.
I bet you he wish he missed the cut.
I bet you wish he didn't.
Because if he's at this point, like he don't care anymore. He's got to walk Augusta now.
Of course he cares, man.
Oh,
The
he's
Biff-
gonna like birdie every hole.
Dude, he is 3/4 on the way to completing a round at the Masters. You kidding me?
All right, that's
14
great.
months after
I'm
a
just saying,
horrific car
I
accident.
bet you he wish he missed the cut.
When he got in that car accident, how many of us were like, dude is dead? I thought it for a second.
I mean, I thought he would never play golf again for sure.
A lot of people did. And look at him. Sunday's tomorrow. He's playing.
Did you know Jeff Scott is Tiger Woods? No, like it really is.
If he wins 18 majors, he might be like the famous thing about Tiger's dad was like he was like out of this world crazy. And like one of the like examples was when he like compared Tiger to Jesus. But if Tiger wins like 19 majors, his dad might be right.
Does that make his dad God?
Yes.
Maybe.
And I am God.
And they're the same guy. They'd be the same guy.
Of course, that's how theology works, ladies and gentlemen.
Did we talk about last week about?
I tried putting an ad out there for God, and Jake shut me down by
I thought I did.
well, Jake's selling ads to Satan on the side, dude.
He's paying. I mean, what are we gonna do? I mean, the check comes in. We gotta do it. I mean, what are we gonna do? Give it back? I don't even know.
We can't get our souls back.
I don't know how else
That's the check.
say
You write
it's our
Jake's soul.
Satan doesn't have Venmo. That money is here.
Yeah.
He paid in all cash.
You know what? You're right. We don't play favorites around here.
No, not even in the spiritual realm.
No favorites played.
And Tiger might be Jesus, and his dad might be God. And they're the same guy. Yeah, but you'll slowly start. Who's the Holy Spirit? Is his mom?
The golf ball.
The golfing spirit.
Yeah.
The golf ball.
Yeah, it's very hard to understand.
Kind of like that.
You can't understand.
All right, what else?
The Holy Trinity.
What else? So we got our picks in. Cameron Smith, you got the favorite Scheffler. I'm going on a limb and saying Sung J M.
Limb with him.
And then we got.
What else happened today that was notorious?
You should have a sign that says "I'm with him."
There was a hole in one.
That was yesterday. That was Stuart
that wasn't
Sink
even today.
yesterday.
Well, then somebody had a good shot though. I forget who it was.
Schwartzel hit a
Schwartzel hit that shot.
eagle.
We saw that live.
Yeah. Do you think you'll ever do that in your life? I'm not even kidding.
Yes, I almost did.
You think you'll hole a shot
I
from
almost did.
100
He
yards?
was there.
100
he was
yards
there.
out.
It was-
Which
it
course?
Shenandoah.
Okay.
It was on 9.
That's a course we don't play. Why don't we?
It's
we've
dangerous
not gone
there. It's It's a little. That's the one that's a little dangerous.
Why is it dangerous?
Because like the greens are like right near the tee box, like kind of in the way.
Oh yeah.
Like I almost hit somebody.
It's like Linfield, where
Yeah.
you're looking left and right the whole time you're out
I
there.
mean, it is a good golf course otherwise, but like it's the way it's set up is a little shiesty.
there's nothing special about it
But-
though.
Yeah, and you have to like
Shout out Shenandoah.
But
you guys suck.
but we love playing there though. If we play there more, maybe we like it a lot better.
If you want us to play for free, we'll say nice things about you.
Lovely things. Wait, hold on a second. I got to
Well,
my shot.
I like how
I love Jake's fucking passion.
I like how we're criticizing
Dude's
Shannon
made
down
to
a thing that they can't possibly make up for. Like it's like basically spread your shit out, Shenandoah. Just
Yeah.
be bigger.
Yeah.
Have a bigger, wider area.
Yeah. You know that street out there? Fucking dig it up. Put more holes out there.
Yeah, there's like a huge drive to get through like the property to like the center where the clubhouse is. Like use that shit.
So that was the one
Move
time
shit
you
around
almost
or
did
something.
that, right?
Yeah, so it was like
I don't think I'm ever gonna do
I
it.
hit it was 9th hole. I don't know if you remember the 9th hole there, but it's like you're almost looking at the parking lot where you drive. Remember you turn left off that
Yeah.
big,
Okay.
and you're driving through. There's a flag pin right before the trees.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, so I hit a hybrid. It was a good hybrid. It was a really nice hybrid, and then I landed in some thick shit. It was like in a swampy, like it was like thinny grass, kind of not muddy, but like it was like thin grass.
Okay.
And I used my approach wedge for the situation at hand,
Mhm.
and I hit a nice shot. And I thought when I hit, I was like, oh, dude, that went over. That went over because it's uphill.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see it
Elevated
land.
green, right?
Yeah, it's an elevated green, and I didn't see it. I was like, dude, that went way over the pin.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're driving up with the loud engine, and I'm looking right. and I see a ball right by the flag. I'm like, oh my god, whose ball is that? Is that the other dude's ball that we were playing with? We were playing with the fifth.
But like in your mind, you know it's your ball, but you're trying to act like it's someone else's.
I was like,
ball.
it couldn't have been anybody else's ball but mine.
I know that.
I
feeling.
didn't see the other guy's shot. There was a fourth guy that would.
Do you ever walk up to someone else's ball and think it's yours, and like it was a better shot,
right?
and then you realize
You're
it
like,
was
"Oh."
theirs, and you're like, oh, I guess mine's the one at the bottom of the hill.
Right. I wish I had your ball.
I had that happen one time where I was playing with my father-in-law and his two friends, like his age-ish, and I fucking roped a shot
Nice.
from like the fairway onto the green, like with like a 3-wood or something. Like it's just something you're proud of.
Right.
And I walk up and one of his friends is standing next to the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk up and he's standing there and I stand like basically face to face with him. And he points down, he goes, "That's my ball." And I had to literally tell this man to his face, I was like, "That's not your ball. That's my ball.
Was it?
Look at it." And like he looked at it and he was like, "Oh."
Ah,
His ball
so
was like
mad.
in the rough, like right behind it.
This can't be my ball. He must have switched them.
Switch the balls.
He switched them.
I knew I didn't trust you.
I remember the moment that I hit puberty.
Let's hear about it.
I was about like 11 or 12.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going golfing with my dad, and I was like hitting the ball, like psh, whatever, like hitting the kids' tees, like kind of like getting sixes every hole.
Mm-hmm.
And then one time it was like the 18th hole, and like me and my dad were playing with this like older crew. It was a husband and wife,
Mm-hmm.
and I used the wife's Cobra club, and it was the moment where like I realized that like the strongest man alive. That's what I was hitting puberty because I
felt masculine in that moment.
I just took this woman's club and I outdrove everybody, and I was like, "What is going on?
What is going on
to me?
What am I doing?
Yeah, yeah, that was the moment. Like I was like,
Go home and watch porn.
Yeah, you're probably rock hard.
Yes. Yes.
I'm attracted to females.
When I hit that shot, I was. That's all I have to say about that.
That is a good puberty story.
That is a cool
He passes it over to Jake.
to really have that in your head of when that all kicked off.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
That is very important.
I am a very capable person.
It's very important. Where are we at time-wise?
Yes.
41.
You saw it.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Carly's doing Navy SEAL
Carly, do you want to say something?
hand motions.
Why not? Just say hello. That's it.
Say hello.
Let's bring it up.
Headphones on and say hello.
Have her say hello.
This is a live Masters podcast. We got to get as many people
This
as
is
we
my
can.
wife, head producer. Hey, how's it going so far?
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's going well.
Are you getting bored? I saw you were on your phone
No, I was just texting someone.
texting.
Yeah, I was just texting someone, and
It's 8 o'clock at night. Who are you texting on Saturday night at 8 o'clock?
I'm keeping time, and we went over the list of what you guys needed to cover.
There's nothing else we need to cover?
There's a few things. Do you want me to say it right now?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, head producer.
We covered like the big three, which is good regarding the Masters.
Mhm.
And then we still have some shout outs to do, the course to play. And then I think you guys just have to wrap it up with like Jake and shouting out Jake and the important things that are going on in his life.
Oh, wow. Okay. Big Jake podcast all of a sudden. Okay. All right. Got it.
So,
Do you want to shout anyone out?
Shout out everybody.
Maybe your loving husband?
No. I don't think I have anyone to shout out this week.
Okay.
I'll think of something.
Oh, this week. Ooh, you're going to stick around, are you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously this
Head producer.
This podcast happens in my house. So yeah, I'm going to stick around for a little while.
All right.
Okay.
Love it.
I want to pass it back to Nick and Jake, all right?
All right. Beautiful voice right there,
Okay,
ladies
bye,
and gentlemen.
bye,
Give her a
bye,
clap.
bye,
Give her a
bye,
clap.
bye.
Little
Press
clap.
the button. Press the button.
That was nice. Nice moment.
Should I try to find the button to press or just forget it?
We here at the Chicken Stick
gonna
Show,
forget the button. We're gonna
we
forget the button.
aren't just two men that are masculine,
Passionate about golf.
jacked, and passionate about golf. We spread our wings. We bring in Jake, who is also masculine, also passionate about golf.
You know what he also is?
But we also bring in women, right?
Oh, yeah.
My wife, Carly
Yeah.
Smythe.
We're so pumped to have you on board.
We want to hit all crowds, is what I'm trying to say.
all crowds.
All crowds. We hope we are entertaining. We hope
But nobody's listening.
no one's listening.
Nobody's
That's
ever
okay.
going to listen. Nobody's those are fake.
No, but those are
The Fugazi. It's all
Yeah.
Fugazi.
If you know and heard from our one episode, if you ever compliment me, I'm going to call you a liar to your
Liar.
face.
It's not true.
Shut up. Stop
Don't
saying nice things
stop
about me.
no.
Don't like it.
I don't like it either now. I'm
Don't
on your
like it.
side.
Yeah.
I don't like it anymore. Because I feel that. I didn't know what it was, but now I know what it is. It's just you're lying to my face.
All right. Plug time. Jake, you got a show coming up. Jake is in a Stone Temple Pilots cover band.
That's right.
Next show is in Long Island, New York.
Looks like it possibly.
Wow.
Not nailed down yet, but 6/24, June 24th, Long Island. I forget the name
Good date.
of the place.
So if you're in Long Island,
Yeah, nobody's-
Purple to the core. Follow them on Instagram.
And then we're playing another little.
are you playing local again?
Nothing lined up.
Where was the last time that you played locally? So maybe people in the future could find you in a local event, because this is a very regional podcast, as we said earlier. Sure. I don't know if you got that information earlier, but you should work on your listening skills. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, last time the band played, I was sidelined, but they were playing the Grape Room in Manayunk. It's an old stomping ground of ours.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Never mind.
Oh yeah, that's when your shoulder was out, though.
Yeah, I was there. I hung out. I was in a sling. I was
broken collarbone guy.
Yeah, broke my collarbone. Joined that club. That was rough. Yeah, what does that sound?
It's the Russians.
Oh my god.
What?
Is that a drone?
Is this a Red Dawn shit?
This is Red Dawn.
I call him Patrick Swayze.
And I'm cool with the Second Amendment, but I got no protection in here, guys. We got to grab some golf clubs, start swinging.
Yeah, and some golf balls.
I should have brought my rifle, dude.
Off on their asses.
Yeah.
That would be the worst. We would be so inaccurate.
Yes, we would. The
It'd be like
fate of the human
far.
race could be on our
that
shoulders.
Wasn't even close. Damn.
Can you imagine, the fate of the human race was on our shoulders? It was one of the last people, Jeff, we need you to hit this driver.
Just kind of straight.
Dead straight.
Just kind of straight.
Not in the rough.
No, it's an enormous.
Goes in the rough, the world blows up.
The aliens are located in this circle in the middle of the fairway. It's 250 to 270. Can you do it? I'll be like, yes. And then I don't even hit it past the ladies' tee. I just shank it.
And I'm go to get your ball oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, breakfast ball?
Yeah. Apocalypse ball?
Apocalypse ball.
You know what? I have to call some people out. I know we got to do shout outs.
Out.
I know we got to do shout outs.
And then I got to pee, so we should probably end this.
But I got to do a call out. I feel like people are fake with their handicaps. People say oh, I'm a fucking 10 handicap.
Well, yeah.
It's no, you're not. You shoot 105s just like me.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot the same shots that I be shooting because I can hit the ball like Tiger Woods. I can hit a 9-iron.
Yeah, we know that.
160 if I wanted to.
Right.
But I don't do that every single time that I'm on the course. And I feel like every other person that plays as much as we do is doing the same thing. They doing the same thing. They're hitting 9-iron, 600,
Only
70
reason
yards.
you get a handicap is you have to record it yourself. No one's recording it for you.
Nobody,
so
right.
You can easily just be like,
oh,
I got a 6 on that hole, but if I enter a 4, that'll bring my handicap.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, that's what I got to say about that. I think a lot of people really got to start regulating this shit.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like such a bad player.
Hey, regulate that. Regulators.
Yeah, we need big golf government to regulate.
Definitely.
We need golf government agencies to monitor each course to see exactly how you play, and then you're not going to get your handicap for probably months later after you post it because that's just how you request anything from the government. It's going to take months to get there, and then you get in, your game's change, but your handicap's ass because you did it 3 months ago.
We're all listening.
I just think that's the way it should go.
Definitely.
Golf should go that way. A more communist route.
100%.
Golf should be more communist is what I'm saying.
Well, that was a hell of a way to end the show. So let's end it right there.
Is the show end? Is it over now?
It's ending.
I have more to say about communist golf.
Maybe change the
I thought that
topic a little bit.
I thought that was the whole point of the episode was to talk about.
No, we're not going down that
All
road
right.
just yet.
All right. Well, maybe next time.
Did we want it to be a shorter episode because it is a master special? Are we recording next week or not?
I mean, why not? That's the whole point, right?
Cool. Yeah, we could say who the winner is.
And
we all have our
we're not doing
picks.
it not till Wednesday.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So we got a few more days.
We got a few more days. We can rest. We can come up with more schemes
to
to get people.
We got
to
a head
listen.
producer. Congratulations, Carly.
You're hired.
Head producer.
You didn't know this, but this was the interview process, and you passed.
Dead.
Flying colors.
Unbelievable what you did over there.
It's almost like aspiring like that movie, Cool Runnings. The movie's awesome. So it's the best.
No.
What? You got something to say about Cool Runnings?
I got nothing to say.
That's right.
Is John Candy in that?
John Candy.
Rest in peace, man.
Oh, I was gonna say
Taken way
Uncle
too
Buck's,
soon.
Uncle Buck's on that.
That's John Candy.
It's pretty funny for a person of size to be named Candy.
Yeah.
It's a cool name.
That's sizest.
John.
Do you think that's his real last? That was his real last name then?
Let's go to the books.
Let's
here.
go to the internet. We have internet on this show.
Wi-Fi.
This show is brought to you by Wi-Fi.
Oh, he's born on Halloween.
You need it? Well, you better go find it.
He's born on
I think
Halloween.
Wi-Fi should be a public utility, accessible by everybody, and so should golf.
Wi-Fi and golf. Jake
his name's
is
Candy.
looking up. His-
John Franklin Candy.
Good for him.
Canadian feller.
Overdose?
I believe so.
Why is that funny?
Why are you laughing?
I was laughing.
Yeah.
You weren't laughing.
You were laughing.
I mean, I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that's why I laughed.
No, John Candy.
You're
Could you
crazy.
stop
You're-
holding this?
You're mean.
It's connected to my head.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
He's grabbing
he's
it,
like this.
pulling his wire to his headphones.
He's just twiddling it.
you're like my dog. Wait, come on.
All right. Here's how I won the show. Everybody takes a shot of bullet bourbon,
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
and that's how the show ends.
All right.
I have one shot glass.
So we'll all.
No, don't worry about it. We'll just take swigs.
We'll just take swigs.
That's pretty
I'll
cool.
finish this.
That's kind of cool.
That's a very mask way to end this.
We're a masculine podcast.
We're mask.
This episode is brought to you by Toxic Masculinity. I didn't put this ad in the past before when I did do an ad record for it.
Remember this one?
It didn't go as good as it's going to go this time. It's going to go better this time. That's why we're doing this episode's brought to you by Toxic Masculinity. Let's all do shots of bourbon.
All right, here's how it's gonna go. Here's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna swig.
Yep.
Live reaction on the mic. Jake's gonna swig. Live reaction on the mic. Passes the mic to Nick. Swig.
What kind of bourbon we got going on here?
Bullet.
I'm a big bourbon head.
Bullet.
Nice.
Pretty traditional.
Never had it.
And then Carly, you're last.
Yep.
She's saying no.
Yep.
She's emphatically saying no.
She's saying yes.
She is threatening us with a weapon. Oh my God. Okay.
She's got an ice pick.
She won't be participating. Got it. All right. Here I go.
Live reactions.
Jake, you're up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's better.
This is some whiskey
Yeah, that
AS.
tastes good.
This is some whiskey ASMR.
Hit the clink, clink it. Carly?
Yeah, this mic's probably covered in gross whiskey spit. Yeah.
Okay.
Tons of whiskey spit all up in this bitch. Whiskey spit.
Chicken stick.
Chicken stick whiskey spit. All up in this podcast.
Okay. The bourbon's hitting. We got to go. Thank you all for
Thanks
listening.
if you listen this far, enter promo code ICUP and you get a free t-shirt. Bye. Go play golf and fuck off.